Oh, hey, it's a message from Misaki. Merry Christmas. That's nice. This actually did take place on Christmas Day, by the way. I want to do another promotion with you. Can you show about browsing the Samurai Buyer auction site for bulk sets of Gunpla? Sure. Yeah, let's check it out. So if you guys don't know, Samurai Buyer is a proxy site which allows you to buy goods from Japan, not only Gunpla, but a lot of different kind of stuff. You're able to use their site as a proxy service to get stuff off of Japanese auction sites as well. It's pretty easy to use. If you ever used like eBay, it works pretty much the same as that. You just have to kind of look for what you're looking for and then make your bid, or some stuff has the option to buy it now. Anyway, we'll take a look at the site here in just a minute, but if you guys are looking to get stuff from Japan, especially kind of more obscure stuff, it could be a good source to get that. Otherwise, as mentioned, the kind of goal, the spotlight of what I want to show you guys today is going to be looking up like bulk sets, just like lots of Gunpla kits together. It's actually kind of fun because way back when I first got into Gunpla at like the very beginning of the 2000s, when it was first getting big in America, you could actually find like bulk sets of Gunpla on eBay then, so I was always looking at like this bulk sets. At that time it was like a lot of sets of the original 1/44 scale non-grade or first grade seed kits that were coming out at the time, and it was so cool to like find these sets of them. I don't think I've ever actually even bought any of the sets because I was like in middle school and didn't have like a credit card or PayPal or anything at that time, of course, but it was cool just to like shop around for them. So anyway, it's a good chance to relive some of that nostalgia, and let's have a look. Let's see what we can find here. Check out the page. All right, so here we are on their site. You can see at the top here, Samurai Buyer shopping site is on this side, auction site is on this side. So in here we can break it down to different categories, but I think if we just search, let's say, Gunpla, and see what we come up with. The results are going to be in Japanese, but I think it will recognize them. It will automatically translate that. So like, let's say for example, once we click on this, the title is here in Japanese, but once we click on this, it will automatically translate the title. So if the title or the keywords of the actual item are translated as Gunpla, the same word that you put in as the keyword, then it should find them. Now this is obviously someone's custom build that we're looking at here, but let's see if we can find the Gunpla bulk sets here. Let's search Gunpla bulk. That didn't work. I also found the search function to be a little bit difficult to use because it doesn't always find what I'm looking for. So I'll search for something one time and it'll come up with like 2 results, and then I'll search for the exact same thing again, and then it will come up with a lot more results like that. So it's kind of weird. Here you go. If I search for a Gunpla set, I can find some here. So if we scroll down a little bit, like here's one here. So here you can see this is a Dom-Troppen themed set. It's the Dom-Troppen space type, ground type, and then the unicorn version all sold together. Here are those 3 kits together for 4,200 yen. So that's about 1,400 yen each. Very reasonable. Or here's a larger set here of some master grades. Let's take a look at this one. This is obviously a Char themed set. We have the clear version master grade, Zaku 2, Zigok, Char's Rikdom, and Char's Gelgug. So this set does have an option for buy it now, 17,500 yen, or a current bid of 15,500 yen. Probably, I mean, you can bid that, but it's a 20 bucks difference, not too bad. So the extra fee added on, like for people like me living here in Korea where I can get these kind of kits for really cheap, the extra fee for just using the service and then plus the shipping fee really doesn't make it all that much worth it for me. But if you're living outside of this area, for example, if you're living in America, of course, then it's going to be probably quite reasonable. Let's see, for example, if we wanted to buy this set of the Hainu Gundam Vrave and the Hainu Gundam Influx. If we want to just bid at the buy it now price, the current buy it now price is 6,500 yen. A little bit high, I think, for the set, but let's say if we just want to do that, we need to log in. Okay, so we have the price there, and then the auction service fee, 585 yen, so about $5 service fee. So that brings the total to that. And then you have to put in your registered information. This is just the shipping information basically. And then you go on to pay. And so that's it. But let's take a look and see what else, other cool stuff we can find. Let's say I like Dragon Ball figures. So let's look for Dragon Ball figure and see what we can find here. So here we go. This is something that I think will be pretty cool. You can buy like this. This is a set of, these are all like UFO prize grabber figures from Japan. So I think you could buy these individually in Japan probably for around between 1,000 yen and 2,500 yen each. I don't know, it depends on the rarity of them. Some of these I haven't seen too much before. But 6,500 yen for 5 of these seems like a pretty fair price. So you can find some cool stuff like this. I like this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna look around and see what I can find, and then we'll just I'll let Misaki know, and we'll wait for the package. All right, so not too long after, I got this package here in the mail with all of this stuff inside with a nice fragile sticker there on the top. Just to let everyone know, so let's pop this open. I'm gonna move this box down here so I can more easily show you guys this stuff. Some packing material here. Also, each of the items are individually wrapped in bubble wrap here. So, cut this open too. So as you can see, here is another Mayoi Hachikuji figure. I recently picked one up on my trip to Japan last November. And there was 2 of them that I kept seeing, the one that I got and this one. I was on the fence about which one I wanted to get, but I ended up picking up the other one. But now I can have this one too. So this is the character design I like quite a lot. It reminds me a lot of sort of Ghibli style with like all the accessories, also a little bit like a Toriyama style, Akira Toriyama, just with all like the colorful accessories and things like that. So here we go. Very cute, very cool, yeah, very colorful. This next thing here, also very cool. We have the ma.k mini dam board. So this is just a Kotobukiya plastic model kit of the little dam board guy there. But this is the ma.k version. So I think, yeah, it comes with some special decals here. A few ma.k style waterside decals for that little snowman and D markings on there, assumedly for dam board. And then we've just got some nice instructions. So I'll do a separate video, of course, like an unboxing and review video on that for you guys soon. Next thing here is some little stuff. Now this stuff, these are some resin little alcohol bottles. So as you can see, it's a set of just like 4 little alcohol bottles there molded in clear resin, and then some 120 scale decals for that. And these other ones here, some of you guys may recognize these from some master grades back in the day when Bandai used to include these 120 scale figures in with some of their master grades. We had some of these like here, Domon Kashu here in the fight suit, and then there's another one here of Domon Kashu in regular clothes. 2 different Domon Kashus, one here Norris Packard, of course one of my favorite pilots, and one here of Shiro as well. So one of Norris Packard and one of Shiro Amada, and then one here of Rain, this would be Rain Mikamura, but in her kind of Schwartz mask, so you can actually kind of remove that. You have 2 options for the head. Here's the other one. So there you go, that looks like that. Obviously I think I like the one with just the normal head better, but yeah, so just these pilot figures. I think most of these were like separate auctions. I think maybe one was like the Shiro figure, or like one Domon figure and Rain figure I think were together, but the other ones were all separate auctions. Now all of those items so far all had a buy now option, so didn't have to worry about like outbidding anyone or anything. And the prices were pretty good. I think those small figures were a couple hundred yen each. The dam board I think was maybe like 800 yen, and the figure, the Mayoi figure, I think also around 800 or 900 yen maybe. But the only one thing that I did pick up that was an actual auction thing was this set of high grades here. So here we have an awesome set of HGUC high grades. We have 2 different versions of the ZakuAurelius F2, the Xeon version and the EFSF version, the Jim Cannon 2, the EZ8, the dra-c, and the Gerbera Tetra, all very cool high grades. I think the ZakuAurelius F2 Xeon version is actually the only one of these that I actually already have. So all these are some new HGUC kits for me. And as you can see, they're all pre-owned, so like some of these are like well faded on the side, but like everything inside the box is totally new. So yeah, everything's just all new in there. So really cool. So you can find some really cool stuff there with these bulk sets. Yeah, some really cool stuff you can find there in the auction site. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Once again, a big thank you to Samurai Buyer for sending this stuff to me. Once again, the link to their auction site will be down below. Go there, spend a few hours perusing around, finding some good deals. There's a lot of stuff to be found on there, so you can find a lot of cool stuff, figures and stuff like that. There's a lot of resin stuff on there too. If you're looking for some resin stuff, I just picked up a couple little things there with the little resin bottles, but there's a lot of cool resin stuff to find if you guys are looking for that stuff. I'm really super happy with the stuff that I was able to find. This is a really well-rounded set of stuff that I'm really happy with. A lot of really cool HG kits in there. I'm really happy to get that downboard kit. I've been wanting to pick that up for a long time. Some cool little figures to work on. A nice ma.k figure that I don't have to do anything to work on, but can just put that up on the shelf and enjoy that. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you do have questions, comments, anything about that, so leave those down below. You can reach Samurai Buyer on their website, of course, and then on Twitter as well. You can reach them there if you want to ask questions about something, or if you need help, I guess, using the website or whatever. So check that out, and happy hunting, guys. Hope you're all having a good day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.